Tokyo is a city of neon lights, towering skyscrapers, and endless movement. But have you ever stopped to think about who really owns it? Not the government, not some foreign investors. One man has quietly amassed an empire of buildings, hotels, and entire districts. You won't see his name plastered on billboards, and he rarely makes headlines. Yet, he holds the keys to some of Tokyo's most valuable real estate. This is the story of Akira Mori, the billionaire who controls Tokyo from behind the scenes. How did he build his empire? How much of the city does he really own? And why does he keep such a low profile? The answers will shock you. Born in Kyoto in 1936, Akira Mori wasn't just another businessman in the making. He was the son of a real estate visionary. His father, Taikichiro Mori, was a self-made tycoon who built Mori Building, a company that would redefine Tokyo's skyline for generations. When Taikichiro passed away in 1993, his empire was left in the hands of his two sons, Akira and Minoru. But the brothers had different ideas about the future, and that's where the story takes a turn. Minoru dreamed big, massive skyscrapers, futuristic cityscapes, and grand urban developments. Akira, on the other hand, believed in a more calculated approach. He focused on strategic, high-value properties, luxury hotels, premium office buildings, and assets designed to generate steady, long-term wealth. Their contrasting visions clashed, and by 1999, the family empire split in two. Akira broke away and formed his own company, Mori Trust. While Minoru made headlines with projects like Roppongi Hills, Akira took a quieter but equally powerful path. Instead of chasing spectacle, he built a tightly controlled empire that prioritized profitability and stability over sheer size. And in the long run, many believe that his approach proved to be the more dominant one. Today, Mori Trust isn't just one of Japan's largest real estate firms. It's a silent force that controls some of the country's most valuable and strategic properties. Walk through Tokyo, and you've probably stepped onto Mori Trust property without even knowing it. The company owns over 100 buildings across Japan, with its strongest presence in Tokyo's most prestigious districts. From skyscrapers housing multinational corporations to five-star hotels catering to the ultra-rich and luxury residences reserved for Japan's elite, Mori Trust has built a real estate empire that operates quietly but controls much of the city's most valuable land. One of its most prized assets is Marunouchi Trust City, a massive business hub near Tokyo Station. It's not just a few office buildings, it's a fully integrated urban complex where some of the world's biggest deals take place daily. Yet most people who pass through have no idea that nearly everything around them belongs to Akira Mori's empire. Then there's Shiodome, a sleek high-end business district near Tokyo Bay. Mori Trust owns some of the most prominent office towers here, leasing them to global corporations at top rates. These buildings aren't just places of work, they're power centers, housing executives who shape industries and drive billion-dollar decisions. But Mori Trust isn't only about corporate dominance. It also controls exclusive luxury retreats like Gotenyama Garden. More than just an office complex, it's a carefully designed sanctuary where Tokyo's elite can escape the city's relentless pace. The blend of modern architecture and lush greenery creates an environment unlike anything else in the city, reinforcing Mori Trust's focus on exclusivity and prestige. And the company's influence extends far beyond Tokyo. With valuable real estate holdings in Osaka, Nagoya, and other major cities, Mori Trust has established itself as a dominant force in Japan's real estate market. Akira Mori built his empire quietly, avoiding public attention, but his company holds the keys to some of Japan's most powerful and profitable spaces. While others seek the spotlight, Mori Trust thrives in the shadows, controlling the land that shapes the nation's future. Owning Tokyo wasn't enough. By 2015, Mori Trust was ready to expand beyond Japan's borders, setting its sights on the United States. That year, the company made a bold move, acquiring two massive office buildings in Boston for an astonishing $658 million. This wasn't just another real estate purchase. It was the beginning of an aggressive push into the US market. Soon after, Mori Trust expanded further, securing prime properties in New York, Washington, D.C., and Northern Virginia. These weren't random acquisitions. They were carefully chosen investments in some of the world's most valuable real estate markets. Each property strengthened Mori Trust's presence on the global stage, while diversifying its assets beyond Japan. But here's where Akira Mori's strategy stands out. He doesn't just buy for the sake of expansion. Every acquisition is a calculated move, selected for its long-term value and stability. While other billionaires chase short-term profits, Mori Trust plays the long game, ensuring that its empire continues to grow and generate wealth for generations to come. Akira Mori built his empire quietly, avoiding the spotlight and letting his properties speak for themselves. For decades, he maintained control, shaping Tokyo's skyline without seeking attention. But in 2016, he made a major decision, stepping back from day-to-day operations. Rather than bringing in an outsider, he entrusted Mori Trust to his daughter, Miwako Date. Miwako didn't just inherit a company, she inherited a legacy. But instead of simply continuing her father's work, she's reshaping it. While Akira focused on commercial real estate, premium office buildings, strategic developments, and long-term wealth, Miwako has set her sights on a different kind of empire: luxury hospitality. Under her leadership, Mori Trust has made massive investments in high-end hotels, expanding beyond real estate into premium travel experiences. Her approach ensures that Mori Trust stays ahead in a rapidly changing world. As businesses evolve and city landscapes shift, she's positioning the company not just as a real estate powerhouse, but as a leader in exclusive, high-end living. By blending traditional property investments with a focus on hospitality and experience-driven luxury, Miwako is securing the Mori dynasty's place in the future, one where prestige is no longer just about land ownership, but about creating spaces that define how the elite live, work, and travel. Why does all of this matter? Because real estate isn't just about buildings, it's about control. Owning land in Tokyo's most prestigious districts means deciding who gets to operate there. Global corporations, financial institutions, tech giants, they all need space. And that space, a large portion of it, belongs to Akira Mori and his empire. While other billionaires chase media attention, flaunt their wealth, and build personal brands, Akira Mori plays a different game. He moves in silence, letting his properties speak for him. No flashy headlines, no extravagant displays, just absolute control over some of the most valuable real estate in Japan. And perhaps that's why, despite his staggering influence, he remains one of the most powerful, yet least known billionaires in the country. Tokyo is a city that never stops growing, evolving, and reaching new heights. But behind all the lights and skyscrapers, a quiet force has been shaping its future for decades. Akira Mori didn't build the tallest towers or the flashiest landmarks, but he built something even more powerful, an empire that runs deep beneath the city's surface. And now, as his daughter Miwako leads the next generation of Mori Trust, the question is, what's next? Will this empire continue to expand, quietly owning more and more of Tokyo? Or will a new wave of real estate moguls rise to challenge it? One thing is certain. Next time you walk through Tokyo, take a closer look. The city might not belong to the government. It might not belong to the people. More than you realize, it belongs to one family. If you found this story fascinating, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is the most powerful figure in Tokyo? And if you want to hear more hidden billionaire stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update.